Hello and welcome to Fermanagh Modelling EC. In the house today we have Steph and the gorgeous man himself. Yes, me, Gary. Hello, folks. Me. And as you can see behind me, folks, I have a new layout.
Oh, here we go. Me.
See all them lovely model kits. Anyway, that's my new setup. I have a new desk coming too, and another shelving unit to come as well for all our kits that I haven't got out yet. But anyway, we're going to be carrying on with our builds from the weekend and having a wee bit of crack, having a wee bit of banter. So, Steph, what are you going to be doing this afternoon?
This afternoon, I'm cracking on with my Junkers 88. I've been messing around with the top seam. And here we go. Top cam. There we go. And that's the seam so far. So the only seam lines that are showing are one there and a couple down here. So I'm just going to put a drop of filler on it and then do that. Once I've got that done, then it's moving on to this horrible thing. The difference here is about 1.5 mil, which is just terrible. When you consider the top, there's very little difference between those two. So this bit is going to be a bit of a sod to do, but we'll get it done. We'll get it sorted.
It's looking well, though.
Thank you very much, Lee. So those are that. And this is what I got done.
Nice. So, I like the engines.
Thank you. These need glossing. Well, they need glossing, but the engines are practically done. The rest of the bits need glossing and then a wash putting on them just to make everything pop. And then I'll be able to put those together.
Nice.
Get the wings done. Well, this is going to be a bit of a dio. I've got some ICM Luftwaffe Grand Crew and Air Crew coming, so I'll be putting those on there. But Mr. Oliver, let's pop him in. Afternoon, Mr. O.
Hi there, how you doing?
Yeah, I'm fine, you?
Oh, bad, thank you.
That's good to see you, Dave.
Oh, Gary, how you doing?
Thank you for that lovely comment, Dave, that I hadn't enough kits. I really appreciate that.
Well, it's just stating a fact, Gary, you know?
Yeah. Totally.
Yeah, you know,
totally. Yeah.
Okay. Now, Gary.
I'm not mucking around, you know.
Would you like to please explain to Dave how many kits you have in your stash?
Do I have to do it like you know, there is somebody, you know, listening in.
Write it down, Gary, write it down.
You told me 50.
Sorry, Steph?
You told me 50.
Thereabouts, yes.
Is that all?
That's all, Dave. It's not many.
How many have you got, Dave, then?
Sorry?
How many have you got in your stash?
I must have about, let me see, probably about 20, 30, I reckon.
Okay, so not as many as Gary. You don't have...
No, I'm not. I'm running low.
Yeah. So we don't have a problem like Gary does, do we?
No, well, I've a bit of a problem that I don't have enough, like Gary. You pay you later, Gary.
Yeah, I'll pay you later on. Thanks very much, Dave, for that there. So, Dave, what are you going to be carrying on with today?
I'm going to be getting on with the Y-wing. Just giving it some washes and stuff like that. It's still looking a bit new. I mean, these get all the rebel ships should be really quite messed up. And I've just got this. I've been after this figure for a couple of years now, and I finally thought I'm going to go for it. It's an American Indian who's in a canoe, and you got the dog. I can't see the bits. Yeah, so you got the dog. I didn't see that, but the dog in there. So this is another project. I want to do. I think I said before, I want to do a water diorama for it. So yeah, there we go. How about you go? What are you up to?
Might have to get one.
So, mate.
Might have to get one.
Gary.
Yes, Steph.
Mute you for a sec. Give me a mo. Do you want to say something, Dave?
Do I want to say something?
Oh, that's okay. Yeah, it's Gary. You've got an echo somewhere, Gary. Have you got something else playing as well?
No, I haven't, Steph.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay, echo's gone now. Yep.
Might be because someone's listening in, Gary.
Yeah. Somebody's up the door. Yeah. Anyway, what I'm going to be carrying on with today is finishing off this wee Porsche.
Oh, cool.
Nice.
It's going on top of a birthday cake, and it has to be ready for tomorrow morning, so I'll have it finished this afternoon. And then maybe it might build something behind me here. But I don't have enough. Do you see that, Dave? Look, Dave, look.
Oh, wow.
You know what I mean, Dave? You know, I've got nothing to build.
Yeah, it looks like you're running low a bit there, Gary.
Yeah. Well, I've done my best, Dave. I got a new one this morning. This one here.
Uh-huh.
The old Cobra.
Oh, that's nice.
135. I got it this morning. And I've nothing behind it, only empty boxes.
Right.
You know what I mean? I know. But did you see that big lovely Chernobyl one up there at the top, Dave?
Yeah, yes.
I have the fire truck on its way as well. And I bought a couple of books as well, to do with figure painting and stuff.
All right.
And at least now I have my whole books out where I can bend down, reach them when I want them.
Yeah, it's always, as I said, I keep the Shepherd Payne ones. I've got those just down by the side of the bench because,
it's nice to have where you can put your hand and stuff. It wasn't like when I was reaching before. And I've a new computer desk coming, and I've new computers coming, new cameras coming.
Oh wow!
It's going to be a busy boy this week.
Sure. Oops.
So anyway, I'm going to read out 2 comments here. Oh dear, look who they're from. Julie Owens. Gary most certainly needs more kits. Thank you, Julie. Julie Owens. Afternoon, Steph, and afternoon, Dave. Hope you are both well.
Thank you, Julie. Yeah, doing well. Thanks, Julie.
Yep, doing well. Thank you, Julie. Just to confirm what Julie wrote, she said, Gary most certainly is not running low.
I think he am, though.
I would have to agree, Gary. Nice idea coming over next year. I think it's going to happen now.
I'll tell you what, Julie, when I come across next year, I'll leave Gary some of his stash.
Yeah, I might book a hotel just on the safe side.
Steph?
Gary?
Do you know when you leave the house, I have to search you?
If you can catch me.
That's not fair, Steph. You know I can't run. If you know what I mean. If I run, I'll go straight to the floor. I have to go in.
It'd be two crick chasing each other.
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Be far off it.
Because my doctor phoned me yesterday. I have to go in and get the camera put down my throat.
Oh.
Well, have fun with that one. You will not like that.
I'm very concerned about the left hand lung.
What, you've got one?
I don't know if I got one or not. I never pass any marks.
What's the problem, Gary?
There's black particles lying on my lung, my left lung.
Right.
It's I don't know what it is yet until I go in and get the camera put down. But they phoned me here yesterday afternoon and told me that I have to go in as soon as to get this camera down my throat. Hopefully I'll have an appointment before the end of the week.
Right.
Well, look on the bonus side, Gary.
Kids.
At least it's going down the throat.
Yes. Plus I can put on the Sympathy Act staff. There's always a bright side. Me not well, Julie. You have to look after me. Buy me kids. You see? There's always a bright side to it.
Yeah. Oh, I love weathering with oils. I think if there was one thing I could just do day in, day out.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Just. It's my. Sorry, Steph.
You lose so much time doing it.
Yeah, there's something about it. It's just very, yeah. I think it's the best way to weather a model, and there's just something very relaxing about it.
I find browsing for models very relaxing.
Yeah, you're very good at it.
Yeah.
It's the only thing he is.
No. Don't listen to him, Gary.
Yeah, don't listen to me, Gary. I'm just jealous.
No. It's only for Julie. I wouldn't have most of the stuff. Not a hope. It's the way she puts it. She'd rather see me doing this than the way I was last year. I'm stuck in a pub.
Oh yeah, there are far better ways of spending your time.
Oh yeah.
Because that's a slippery slope when you start going down that path.
Oh yes.
We talked about this the other night, weren't we?
Yeah.
Oh, here we go.
Because of a funny feeling today, we're not going to get good news.
Another lockdown, is it?
It's looking that way, Dave. It definitely is.
Yeah, they're saying here they're not sure because they got if we're going to be, is it phase one or phase? The Essex might be phase two.
Oh,
you know.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Well, I'm lucky. Where I am, we're tier one.
Right.
So we are pretty lucky at the moment. It just depends how other people react.
If they behave themselves, basically.
Yeah. Like, all you've got to do is, if you get locked down, you just got to sit indoors and watch TV. That's it. You don't have to go running up some bloody beach while some sod's trying to shoot you, or
Yeah.
jumping
Yeah.
out of
Just
airplanes into infested territory. All you've got to do is just sit there and watch telly.
yeah.
That's it.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly.
And try to keep the postman in a job.
You're doing a grand job, Gary.
Thank you, Dave. Thank you.
You just couldn't. You just had to change it about to you, didn't you?
No. I didn't
You
know. I
changed, didn't you? You couldn't
just
allow it to continue and discuss what we were talking about. You had to change it into you, didn't you, Gary?
yes, Steph. Sorry, Steph. I deserve the naughty step.
I'll let you off today.
Thank you.
That's only because we're cheering Dave up.
Yes, which we're succeeding.
Yeah, very much so.
Titter that much for a while.
No, nor have I. He's away.
Sorry, Gary. Sorry.
No, I was just going to say you're away again, laughing.
I was thinking you're probably going to see you got the doctors. You probably see your postman coming out. Just been to the chiropractor.
Yeah.
That's what it's all about, having a wee bit of fun.
Tell that to your postman.
Okay. Postman.
Hey, stop. Wait a minute, Mr. Postman.
Yeah.
Oh. Did those that stuff you were waiting months for ever turn up, Gary? From Leeds, was it? No, still. Blimey.
I got my money back though.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
The only thing is, I can't.
Sorry, Gary. Sorry, I keep interrupting.
I can't finish off 2 of the Land Rovers, until I get the figures.
No, can't. No one else stocks them
in China.
Right.
If you get them from China, Gary, they'll probably turn up quicker.
They probably would, Steph, to be honest with you.
Oh yeah, Dave.
Hello.
Have you seen Meng's model of the DR1?
Mm-hmm.
I got one from AliExpress.
Oh yeah.
28 quid.
Oh, cool.
And if I wanted the one with a bust, it would have cost me 48.
I was a naughty boy the other day. I bought of course eBay know what you're into, and they won't let it go. So I got a Boba Fett figure.
Oh, you got one?
Yeah, we go with the slave one.
Nice.
So it'd be a nice display of the ship and then the figure.
Cool. Yeah, looking forward to that.
Yeah, I love it. It's one of my favourite. I never realised again you get Han Solo in carbonite as well.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, so I'm gonna have it that set up and yeah. Yep.
I was a naughty boy too.
Sorry, did we speak to you there, Gary?
No, sorry, Steph. No, it's very, very sorry.
Just
sorry.
Checking.
Yeah, I was just saying that.
Sorry, Gary.
All I said, I was a naughty boy too.
What do you get, Gary?
A Land Rover.
Oh, is that it? Oh.
I got a fire one. It's actually off the fire brigade, a Land Rover.
Okay.
Civilian one. Looks nice now.
Well, who makes the kit?
Little area.
Okay.
We know a song about the fire brigade, don't we, Dave?
Sorry, Steph. What was that?
We know a song about the fire brigade, don't we?
Do we?
What's the old 70s song? Call the fire brigade, call the fire brigade.
Oh, yeah. I was thinking Pew Pew Barney McGrew.
Cuthbert Dibble Grub.
Yeah.
Was that Trumpton or Candlewick Green?
Trumpet.
Sorry? No, it's a cartoon, not a model.
I can't pronounce that first word you said. What do you call it?
I think it was Trumpton.
Trumpton.
Aye, that's it. Trumpton.
Okay. Bloody trumpeter.
I've got trumpeter in the head at the moment. I've seen Hobby Boss's new release of the Land Rover.
Have you built the Hobby Boss Land Rover, Gary?
Yes.
Okay.
Bought another one. Shh. Don't tell anybody.
Oh, in the comments, Julie Owen. No, I'm joking. So what do you reckon's better, the Italeri or the Hobby Boss?
Hobby Boss.
Right? Okay.
Hands down. Anybody that did want even to make one of them, seriously, dry fitting, even when it's painted, fits beautifully together.
Okay.
The only thing I don't like is you build a full engine
you cover
and
it
you can't see. Yeah.
Yeah.
But what I was planning to do there was make one of them again, have the figures and have it sort of like half destroyed, like it's been attacked.
I
was thinking of doing that one as well.
Or have it as a crew fixing it up, repairing it with the bonnet up.
Yeah, good idea, Steph. Had there been many more Land Rovers? I've been there 4 or 5 anyway, at least. Oh dear, I heard somebody shouting up there.
Shouting to God on the Great White Telephone.
Yeah, something like that. Thought you said, did you want a cup of coffee, sweetheart? Yes, I do. Thank you very much, Pat. That's well decent of you.
I think it was more along the lines of you're not any more Land Rovers.
Oh, how much?
Yeah.
Or is that all?
Yeah.
Why not buy 2 for that price? No, don't ever say that, Gary, because he will.
That's actually a good idea there, Steph.
Oh dear.
Because I do see it, and when you go to buy the thing, do you want to buy 2 and you get so much off them? That's a good idea, Steph.
So Trumpet are a really odd model company in that they're British aircraft, British World War II aircraft are pretty rubbish. Yeah, I made their Supermarine Spiteful, and it was just the thing wouldn't have taken off. It's just like an artist like things like the undercarriage was just totally wrong.
Right.
but their Russian stuff is excellent. I think it's because obviously they're based in China. They've got all the reference material to hand, you know.
Yeah, I just think it's Russian bias.
Sorry.
Just Russian bias.
But yeah, the MiG-23 was excellent. I can't fault that. But as I said, the Supermarine Spitfire was blooming awful. And it's my mate. We call it the T word because you say trumpeter, he just goes off on one. Because about the Lightning, they made the kit of the Lightning, and it's atrocious. Apparently, it's just bears no relation to the real aircraft.
What scale?
I think they do a 1/32 and a 1/48 one.
All right, cool.
But it's like, I'm no expert on the Lightning, and you look at it, you're like, oof, what's going? You know, there's some really rather
dodgy.
Yeah, well, you look at the correction set, and basically all you're left with from the kit is the wings and the undercarriage and the canopy. Everything else is replaced.
Whoa. Talking of frightenings.
Yes.
Got the Hasegawa one.
Oh, cool.
1/72.
Have you ever read Lightning, boys?
No, I haven't.
That's well worth a read.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah. The story of one of the crew chiefs. Apparently the undercarriage was locked down. There was no canopy, and the pins were in the ejector seat. And they just replaced an engine, so he had to take it for a high-speed taxi run.
Yeah.
And there was a gust of wind, and he took off.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I heard
So
that one.
they did a circuit of the airfield the wrong way round, and managed to get it. They reckon he managed to get it back down on the ground, and they had 10 feet of runway left. They said it was never quite the same again.
I bet. But that was a serious brown trouser moment.
Yeah, well, especially said with the gears locked down, the pins are in the ejector seat, and there's no canopy.
Yep.
Yeah.
Bit drafty.
Just a bit.
I don't know whether you've seen the picture. One of the guys from Boscombe Down actually flew a Tornado without the canopy on.
Oof.
Just to test it.
Right.
The nav banged out and left the jockey in there.
Right.
Yeah. That was really impressive.
Is it Thetford? What am I talking about? Cosford. They've got the Meteor with a pilot in the prone position. You seen that?
Oh yeah.
Very interesting aircraft. Someone does a kit of it as well.
Do they really?
Cool. Yeah. Who is it? Someone like ICM or something.
Doesn't surprise me. They do some very, very nice kits.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Tell you what, their plastic is really weird.
The plastic?
Yeah. Have you had a look at that? Opened that one of yours from Chernobyl yet?
No, not yet.
Right. When you have a look at the plastic, it's not. It will not need washing. You can if you want to, but it's very flat. You know, as most plastic you get, it's shiny.
Yeah.
This isn't. It's got a flat finish to it. It's really weird. Well, this 88 has.
The company ICM. I like some of the new releases are really interesting.
Yeah. They do though. They do interesting stuff, don't they?
Well, stuff that nobody else does. Like, yeah, I think they're onto a winner with those Chernobyl
Oh yes.
Chernobyl
Oh,
dioramas.
yes.
I heard the Northern Ireland market can't get enough of them.
What do you mean, Dave?
Oh no, just an observation.
They do great tanks as well.
Right, now we're getting somewhere.
Where's that, Dave? Close to Gary buying another model?
I could have said something very nasty then, but I'm not going to. Every day's close.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah. You said, Gary. You know, you've got to take this lockdown seriously. Don't want to get caught short.
That's what I'm doing. You see, I'm panicking.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
Gary's panic buying.
Yeah. I don't want to be left short just in case, can't get anything.
Yeah, you go to the model shop and all the shelves of the Land Rovers on are going to be bare.
If they had Land Rovers, I would be in to buy them.
Yeah.
And there they were, gone. Yep, Gary's been here then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the problem with eBay is you type in any model you're looking for, you'll get it 9 out of 10 times.
Yeah, that Boba Fett's coming from America. Free postage, I couldn't believe that. 25.
Sorry?
That Boba Fett figure has come from America.
Yeah.
25 quid.
And you said free postage?
Yep.
No.
Yep.
Normally they're sold for charging an absolute fortune.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They charge as much as nearly charge as much as a model.
Yeah. Well, I told you about Tokyo Model Detective. I mean, he was very good about it.
Yeah.
He just said, not send it by freight and it's a fraction of the price, but you can't do that at the moment. But
yeah.
I think it's like everything else now. People will be looking for the bit of trade.
Yeah. Yeah. It's crazy because I looked on Amazon and the same figure's like 35, 40 quid.
I bought once off Amazon and never again.
Yeah.
But there's Julie. That's the only place she'll go to now if she wants stuff, is Amazon.
Yeah.
Got one of them, what do you call it, stuff that you have, Trommel?
A rotary tool.
Aye, one of them jobbos. I've one of them coming as well.
I thought you already got one.
No, it's been shipped to me.
Cool. Well, they're well worth it for little bits and pieces.
Yeah.
It's a handy thing to have.
Yeah.
Is that? Have you got the attachment for it, Gary?
Yeah, attachments and all with it was
Right.
only £15.
Oh, fine.
Gary,
Yes.
I think Dave's talking about this extension.
Oh no, it didn't come with that extension now, Dave.
You're
Let's
talking
get
about
one.
Dave, are you?
Yeah, I am, Steph.
No, Dave, are you talking about one of these?
Yes, that's
All right.
the one. Yep.
Yeah, you need one of those because that Dremel, sorry, that rotary tool weighs an absolute ton. I'm trying to be accurate with it without one of those. Oh my giddy aunt.
I see many arts destroyed buildings have quarterly went back up in price.
Have they really? Ooh.
Yeah. Thankfully, I bought 3 of them when they were on the cheap. I was thinking ahead on that one. For the barn, I got it only a couple of months ago, and it was only £25. I'd say it's way up now to near £30 odd.
Well, they're a good company, Mini Art. But what
Yeah.
they do is, well, again, I think some of their stuff they just discontinue it, because I know when I did my Russian diorama, there was a building I was after, and they didn't make. I don't know if the molds wear out or what, but sometimes they'll just, yeah, they don't. I think because they're like a low volume kit manufacturer, I think their molds might get a bit worn out, and so they'll discontinue stuff.
Yeah, and it's also going to be the exchange rate as well.
Yeah,
because they're not a UK company, are they?
Oh no, they're this was a couple of years back. Mate of mine was trying to buy something from them. He went on the website. They said, "We're very sorry, but we're based in the Crimea, and we find ourselves on the front line of the war zone."
That's what you were saying, weren't you?
Sorry, mate.
You were saying, and they kept having to move.
Yeah, and they moved, and then they basically where they moved to, they found themselves on the front line again. So. Good company, ICM. Mini Art. Sorry, I always get them confused with ICM.
I think somebody's come up to give Gary a bit of a talking to. He's gone very quiet, Dave.
Mm. Well, it has, hasn't it?
Yeah. Well, he's in deep doggy doodah, I reckon. Either that, or he's actually got himself an airbrush and he doesn't want us to know.
No, I don't.
Not tempted, Gary?
No.
Fair enough.
Definitely not. Don't get me wrong, you do amazing work with an airbrush, but me, no. I just like the wee hurry stick.
Yeah, fair enough.
Every man to his own. Puff.
Because you sort of have to finish off with the hurry stick anyway.
Do you?
You sort of have to finish the model off with the hurry stick anyway. It makes no difference, you know, if you airbrush or not.
No, I disagree with you on that one.
What'd you,
Completely.
Steph?
Yeah. Don't get me wrong. I do hurry stick work on every single one of my models, but the stuff I airbrush, I don't finish off with a paintbrush.
I thought you would have now.
No, there's absolutely no need to.
I know there's a brave lot of boys want to learn an airbrush, but I know nothing about it.
Well, you got me, you got Dave.
Yeah.
Well, if you do come over, I can always bring the brush over with me.
Sit and do a session with you.
Yeah.
That'd be very nice.
Because it's, again, I just had to figure it out for myself. And I just feel that if someone had sat, you know, literally in half hour, you could show someone all the stuff that you had to learn by trial and error and save them a lot of time.
And I think the biggest one for me was consistency of the paint.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I think it's we talked about this before, it's juggling the air pressure and the consistency of the paint, I think.
Yeah.
When you get that right, you're on your way, but let's take a while.
Yeah. And at the end of the day, different people prefer working with different pressures.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's like Phil Flory, he sprays at about 30 psi, which is twice what I spray at.
Oh, God. I'm way down just between 10 and 12.
Yep. So I spray, yep. Hmm. Oh, Ely. Ely.
So, are you keeping it, Dave?
Yeah, keep it down, please.
Yeah, go. Quiet in the cheap seats.
Okay, I'll try that.
Mark's daughter the other day, poor girl.
Oh, she didn't know what to do, did she?
No.
Well, the thing is, though, she should know because she's done it when we did the show on my channel.
Uh-huh.
She came up and we absolutely ripped her apart. She probably loves the attention.
Hmm.
Oh, look at me, I've been on a YouTube show.
I see Terrain Tutor's doing videos again now.
Is he?
Yes. Yeah.
Cool.
He's a ex-army, ex-army. I think so.
Yeah. Yeah, him and Steam Geezer. Oh, did you see Steam Geezer's recent one with his daughter?
No.
Yeah.
Oh, it's funny. So, you want a tent making? Yes. How big do you want it? Like that big? Really? When do you need it? Now? The thing is, though, it's like any father with a child. There's no patience on both sides, and it's really quite funny listening to those two. He'll turn around and say, "Cat, say hello." He'll go, "Say hello, cat." And she goes, "Hello, cat." Really? And his son comes in and he says, "Say hello, Michael." And he goes, "Hello, Michael." Oh. Oh, I was looking at the new Italeri 132nd Tornado GR4, and the engine looks good. Needs a bit of detailing just to get it right, but it's not far off. But what is impressive is we've got an engine stillage, and the engine stillage is bang on.
Okay. You getting one?
Eventually, yeah. When I can afford 150 quid.
No.
If I start saving now, I should be able to afford one in about 2 years' time.
Gonna have to really suck up to somebody because I want something for Christmas.
Go on then, Gary. What do you want?
I want that half track.
What, the 1/16th one?
Yeah, I want it.
You don't want much, yeah.
I want it, and I want it now. Honey, baby.
I want it now.
Yeah.
Because I want it now. And I don't know the rest of the words.
Old honey, baby, love of my life, apple of my eye.
You completely blew it.
How did I completely blow it?
Old baby.
Yeah.
You called your missus an old baby.
Yep.
And you'll be lucky if you get tea tonight after saying that.
But you see, Steph, there's an out trick clap on there.
Oh, yeah, that's right. My name's Gary and I'm full of it.
No, it is treat them mean, keeps them very keen.
Yeah, that's treating them mean, not verbally abusing them.
I didn't verbally abuse her, I just said,
You did?
honey,
Old
honey.
Baby.
Yeah, old baby, yeah.
That is verbally abusing the poor girl.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
It's just who I am. I just go, old baby.
Some people just don't know how to treat others.
Oh, would you get off that floor up there, woman, and quit grovelling?
I've told you, Gary, I know which side my bread's buttered. And it's going to be the right side when I come across there.
Excuse me. Clear that lung of mine there. Gonna read this comment here. Julie Owens. Thank you, Steph. I am only still young. Yeah, bad. Yeah. 3 months.
Oh, was that the time?
Yeah. Bye, Dave. That's right. You just run away.
Yeah. Run away.
Yeah. Light those flames and run away. Still makes her younger than you, Gary.
Hey, I'm only a spring chicken.
Spring chicken?
Yeah.
You're totally broken, mate.
But in my mind, I'm only a wee spring chicken.
In your mind?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, quit the laughing up there. I can hear you. She's cackling away up there.
Aye.
No, just better groveling. I don't grovel.
You know, he just begs for her to stop hitting him with a frying pan.
Yeah. I seen it's a bike, but it has tracks on the back of it. What do you call it?
Cat and crad.
Yeah, I seen one. Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, seen one of them too last night. 1/16 scale.
The dragon, Gary, is it?
Yeah.
They look really. I saw one of those. It was a show a year or so ago. A bloke had done that. Looked really nice.
And they have the Cupid wagon as well, the same scale.
Yeah.
Which I think would look very well up in the living room. You had one of them done.
And the cat and crad, of course.
Oh yes, Dave. Of course.
Yeah, well, kind of one without the other.
You know, I think I've been a very good boy this year.
I agree.
Staff?
No comment.
Oh. Like that, no comment.
There's a pregnant pause. I'm just waiting to hear the response from the room next door.
But I think I was a very good boy this year.
Oh, no, you're right, Gary. I think you were. You know, not messing about or anything.
Nope. I think Mrs. Claus deserves to bring something big. And I'm not talking about a frying pan in the back of the head. Which I'm fun.
Egg omelette.
Yeah. I did buy her one year for Valentine's Day an iron.
Oh my God.
Which I asked her what did she want for Valentine's Day, because I don't celebrate Valentine's Day because I hate that day. And I asked her what did she want. She says I could do with a new iron. So I bought her a new iron.
Nice knowing you, Gary. Oh, the irony.
Yeah, way of letting off steam.
Sorry, I'm hard pressed to think of any more puns. Hey.
Well, she did say she wanted a new iron, so I got her a new iron.
Years ago, one of my students, his dad was a bit of a joker. He asked his mum what she wanted for Christmas, because apparently his dad had just treated himself to a new electric guitar. So she said, "I want a drum kit." So he bought her one. Come down Christmas Day, there's this blooming great drum kit in the lounge. And that's how the kids started drums, because his mum wasn't interested. So. sugar.
Oh, Julie Owens, I highly doubt that.
How do you doubt what?
Good question.
Oh, that I've been a good boy this year? Of course I've been a good boy. I'm always good.
Is that a direct quote from the head of Italeri?
Yes.
Gary's been a very good boy this year.
Yeah. Well, I do, anyway. But you can't get lost when you start going looking for models.
Mm-hmm.
You know, nobody can say they don't get lost when you're, you know.
Wait till you go to Telford, Gary.
Oh, Dave. Trust me. I'll be bringing the big credit card and not be bringing the wee one. I'll be bringing the big one with me.
Titanium credit card.
The one that hasn't been touched in 7 years.
Right.
How are you coming across, Gary?
We're coming by plane.
Bad move.
C-130.
Yeah, C-140.
But you see, boys, I know a lot of boys who drive over there. Hey, boys, Colin at Halford there. You've we pick up through. Haha. Problem solved.
So how many was that? 1, 2 Arctics you're going to take over? Arctics?
Let's hope everything goes next year.
Yeah, well, I was reading on the news. There was a doctor bloke in America saying he reckons this time next year there'll be a vaccine. You know, so he said I could see things getting back to normal around about this time. A long time, but you know, hopefully you get the vaccine, and if, as you say, people will blooming well isolate themselves.
It's not rocket science.
Well, I think the best description I heard is the virus can't the virus can't move on its own. You know, it's people moving around. I mean, the virus is moving around. So you stop moving, the virus stops moving, then it dies out. You know, or it's far more manageable. But anyway,
Yeah. It's not too hard to sit in. It's not like they don't have Netflix or Sky or.
exactly. Yeah. I was thinking. You imagine if this was like 20 years ago, you know, or a bit longer before the internet and, as you say, cable TV.
Yeah.
Or, you know, the way that you think what we're doing now, this would be impossible 15 years ago, wouldn't it? There just wouldn't be a way of doing it.
Yeah.
Or you'd be doing it by phone, and your phone bill would be in hundreds of pounds. But yeah, I don't know.
It's not like they're being asked to be stuck in a PB with 12 hairy arse boys for a couple of months at a time. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You walk into one of the rooms, you go, right, boys, enough's enough of that. Get the feet washed. And we had no internet back in them. You know, there was no such thing as Facebook or anything like that there.
Well, if you're going back to the 90s.
Yeah.
Was there, but probably one of the first times I went on the internet must be about 1995. Remember me and my mate joking about, we should copyright Microsoft.com and things like that. Yeah, if only we had.
Yeah.
Because a bloke did that. He copyright. He got the domain name for Xerox, didn't he? And they paid him $250,000 to buy it off him. Oh well.
All you had was certain magazines to keep you interested.
So adult art magazines, was it?
Yes.
It was only Fools and Horses, wasn't it?
Where's Spunky? Oh, there, he's over there. He's going, mate. No, that was his nickname.
Was it?
Seriously, that was his nickname.
Oh. Spunky.
Yeah. He was a wee Welsh, he was a wee Scottish fella. I mean, he used to be called a certain king of certain things, you know what I mean? Because that's all he used to bring with him.
The way of the exploding fist.
Yeah.
Well, on that note, I'm going to have a cup of coffee. Right back in a minute.
Yeah, I'm going to get one myself here. You all right there, Steph?
Aye, concentrating.
I was just a wee bit worried about you there.
Nah, I'm fine.
Feel like your mate Spunky.
Yeah. And if you're watching, Spunky, how's it going, mate?
Right.
You be all right there if I go for a quick smoke break, Steph?
No, I got no choice, have I?
All right, then. You want to go first?
No, if I want one, I'll just sit here and have one, because I can.
Well, I can do 5 minutes, okay?
Well, is it 2 or 5?
Give me 4. And that'll be on the safe side. 4 minutes.
Bless you, cotton socks. Oh. Well, there was everybody gone, and I'm sat here all on my own.
Oops.
Just sit here and crack on with this. God, I hate seeing lights. Look, can be somebody.
I'm back.
Yep, welcome back. I hate doing seam lines.
Yep. Yeah. I know. My, it's what frustrating when you do them and then the glue separates and you get them all filled and they look really nice. And they open up again.
Oh, and then you spray them and suddenly see all these.
Yep. Yep.
And it's like, no, please.
Yeah, my mate's doing a Horton flying wing at the moment.
All right. Which
and
one?
The seams opened up all around the nose by the canopy.
No.
Just as he's putting the decals on.
Ouch. Who's that by?
Oh, I don't know. That might be ICM actually. 1/72 scale Horton.
All right.
There's a Zuki Miura one, isn't there? If you're feeling rich.
Oh, yeah. I've seen those. They're very, very nice, but very, very expensive.
Well, the bloke did it in the natural wood finish.
All right.
Yeah, because they were made of wood, weren't they?
Yeah, that's right. They are, aren't they?
Yeah. Another reason they were stealthy.
Yeah.
The Horton flying wing.
A whirlybird then.
No, like well, basically it was a stealth World War II stealth bomber. I think is the only way to describe it. And if they would have been in service in the early 40s if the Horton brothers had their way.
Yeah.
That would have been interesting. Sorry, Gary. Sorry.
No, sorry, Dave. I seen a lovely one last night on eBay. 5 figures stand behind one of the pyramids, like the Egyptian pyramids. But I'd have to be really nice to get that one.
I thought you were going to say it's costing 5 figures.
No, it was 60 quid.
That's not bad.
It's all resin too.
Whatever you do, Gary.
Yes, Steph.
Don't look on AliExpress for resin figures.
Why?
Because they're very cheap. And they're
okay. AliExpress.
Yep.
But don't look.
I think I'm going to have a wee look at that this evening now.
No, don't, Gary. Don't do it.
What do you reckon, Dave? Do it?
Well, Steph put you up to it. The worst actor. I like the way it's no, Gary, don't do it. No, don't.
AliExpress, right? Must remember that.
Wow.
because I'm going to get another one of those shelving units and put all my big Action Man figures on it as well.
Nice.
So he did a little mock-up of the guy in the canoe.
Oh, nice, Dave.
Oh, give us a sec. Oh, that looks cracking.
Yeah.
Yeah, loads more stowage and stuff like that to go in, but excellent. I mean, the figure is amazing, and the dog as well.
Are you going to pop that onto some resin, clear resin?
Yeah, I'm going to have him shooting the rapids.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so I was thinking of, it'd be good to have that, and you could have some like trout leaping up in front of the boat.
Yeah. Have you seen oh god, that Aussie guy, Creek,
Oh yes, yeah.
Boulder Creek,
Mm-hmm.
his most recent one
No, I haven't. No.
is a photographer taking pictures of a bear trying to catch.
Oh right, yeah. Okay, I'll have a look. Yeah, that'd be handy. Oh, cheers, I'll have a look at that.
Yeah.
But there's
He's a...
Sorry, Gary.
No, it's my fault there, Dave. Sorry.
Yeah, but so that did you see that? I think a couple of weeks back I posted up the Woodland Scenics tutorial, the
Yeah.
water tutorial. I mean, I use that on my gun truck diorama, but there's several things I'm going to have a look at, but it just needs a, it's just crying out for a water scene. I think
Yeah.
He's amazing, that boy from Australia.
Luke Towan, isn't it? That's the guy's name.
That's it.
Did you see the one he done with a tower of buildings?
No, I'm subscribed to him, but I just, so much stuff to watch, you kind of forget. I'll have a look.
How he let some of them up and all.
Yeah, do you see the one where he motorised them? So the cars are running around on a little track underneath the diorama. That was cool.
Let me guess, Gary's going to mention the 172nd Land Rover he built that's remote.
Yeah.
control.
Oh, boys, that was class. I see Helter's bringing out a lot of good stuff this weather.
Sorry, who is?
Helter, that French company.
Oh, Hella.
Hella.
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah.
Okay, like what?
They've a couple of nice desert scenes there with figures which would look brilliant. For one of the SES chips I have here, it would look brilliant in one of them.
Well, they do a hell of a lot of good stuff.
Hell's
I've been good lately. We're saving that one up. Gary likes my jokes and nobody else does. So is everyone going to be doing this Christmas build?
More than likely.
Yeah.
You?
Oh yeah, I'm going to do that slave one, I think.
Cool.
Just get some bulbs and what have you off eBay and light it up.
Yeah.
Might have to buy a kit for that.
Well, yes, of course. Surprised you even needed to mention it, Gary.
I know. Don't have anything in my moustache.
No, it's slim pickings.
Yeah.
Boy, oh boy, I'm in so much trouble when I come over next year. We're telling the taxi driver, can you keep the engine running, please? I'm not sure how this is going to go. I might be back out in a hurry. Very good.
Right, I'm just going to mute for a sec.
Right.
Let's hope people just behave themselves between now and next year.
I hope so. As I said, must have been 10, 12 next, she's just had a baby. And
Yeah.
bloody house full.
I know there was a house party in a Skilling on Saturday night.
Oh.
And there was 4 families mixed in the one house.
Oh, great.
All they're doing is just spoiling it for everybody else.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, it's just means it's going to go on longer and longer, isn't it? You know?
Yeah, because
I mean,
I got 2 phone calls last night from 2 vets.
Mm-hmm.
It's getting it a wee bit hard at the moment. So
yeah, I can imagine.
they're coming out here now on Saturday once we get out of this quarantine, me and Julie.
Right.
And they're going to pick up a few kits and start coming online, to ask us questions. They've never built anything before in their life.
Okay.
So,
good. Good.
I'll give them a quick wee run down here on Saturday before they leave. But there's 2 vets we're helping out already. Because there's a woman of a man just happened to nosy in on us on Sunday. And she said she thought it was very good crack, and she got her husband to go and take a look. And yeah, he was laughing and,
Good.
And she, so when you hear wee things like that, it sort of makes it all worthwhile.
Oh, yeah. Oh, it's very worthwhile, Gary. I think, and if I think I said, I've been doing this for 10, 11 years now, and I just think it's just you can pass on all this. It seems a shame you learn all this stuff over the years, and you don't want to keep it to yourself,
Yeah,
pass it on, and it helps someone. That's all well and good, really.
As I said to one fellow, when I was getting back into it, when I got out of the job, I didn't have anybody, to help me. I sort of had to make a lot of mistakes, and
Yep.
And I says it's very hard, but I says it does be worth, when you get into it, and you see how much it does relax you and stuff. It is worth it.
Oh yeah, I think so. Yeah, I mean, I often forget if it's like, look, if I'm getting stressed out, like sit down, go and make a model for half an hour. And I always feel better for it. Always.
Are you back, Steph?
I am back. Seems done. So I'm happy with that.
Right, guys, I'm gonna have to get off here because I've got to spray some bits and pieces, and then I've got to go and do some work. So I'll catch up with you in the next session. Yeah.
No problem, Dave.
Take care of yourself.
Thank you, Dave.
See you later. Bye bye.
And there we were, just two.
Oh, yes. Now, but there is something relaxing about just sitting down and sticking a couple of wee bits of plastic together.
Oh, yeah. And painting a couple of bits of plastic.
Yeah.
Sanding, rescribing.
Yeah. All that good stuff.
Yeah. Oh.
Sore, mate?
Yeah, just stretching. Just moving around a bit. Sat down for too long.
Is the new chair no good, Steph?
Oh no, new chair's lovely. Just need to. I've always had to do that.
Right.
So. Clear coating.
There's one thing I do not get.
Model kits? Oh no,
Yeah.
you get those.
Yeah, no, what I don't get is why people buy model kits and don't do anything with them.
You mean collect them?
Yeah.
Yeah, I ain't got a clue either, mate. It's above me, mate. Above me completely.
That's one thing that really does get on my nerves, because I was in a shop years ago and he had a certain thing that I wanted, and I mean, I really wanted to buy it off the man. And he says it wasn't for sale. That stuff there was his own personal stash and they'll never be sold. But as I said to him, what's the point having it in your shop if you're not going to sell it and you haven't put a sign up saying, look, these items are not for sale? Oh, boys, that did heave me off.
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean, mate. And it's like, oh, come on, guys, really? What is that about?
Yeah. It was the Scorpion Action Man tank I wanted.
All right.
And it was in its original box, everything. And no, he wasn't selling it.
No, that's just ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah. I've seen them on eBay and all right. Not a problem, but not the one I was looking for.
Yeah.
That's the bit that really does heave me off.
It's like, what's the point? You're not going to play with them. You're not going to use them.
Yeah.
Why? Okay, I can understand that. It's extremely collectible. But model kits were made to be built.
Yeah.
They're not there to sit on a shelf doing absolutely nothing. Yeah, if you're going to collect them and make them and display them with the boxes and everything, yeah, that's fine. But you're right. Some people are weird.
Yeah. That canoe looks excellent, though.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Really quite smart.
Can't wait till this new couple of books I've bought as well arrive.
Yeah.
Aye, I'm looking forward to them now.
Yeah, I've got a couple of books. I've got a book coming as well that I'm looking forward to reading.
But it's something, you know, you can put your hand round now and I can pick out the books that I want instead of having them. I had them all in like a storage box.
Right.
Yeah. So now at least I have them on now my bottom shelf here, and I can pick them up if you get stuck or you want to know something, you know, when you're making it.
Yeah.
And sometimes the books can be very expensive.
Yeah, they can.
Thing I miss is getting the magazines every month.
I never really got into that.
Because the shop that I used to get them in is gone.
All right, what was that?
When the first time we were all in lockdown,
Yeah.
Easton's went bankrupt.
Oh, nightmare.
Yeah. And it was a good wee shop there, you know, for picking wee bits and pieces up, you know, for modelling, you know, as well. You know, now you sort of have to go online to get all that stuff.
Yeah, true. But the thing is, if you go online, you get what you want.
Very true. Very, very, very true.
Yeah, you don't go in and you're not beholden to the person in the shop about what you can buy from there.
Yeah.
Yeah, at least with shopping online, you get what you want. Okay, paints and support your local model shop.
Oh, definitely. But as you said, I think there's a better variety online.
Yeah, there is.
I couldn't be an hour and a half already up. It is.
It could, and it is.
That's just flew by so far.
Yarp. So what are you doing this afternoon, Gary, after listening?
Get this, well, I've nearly finished now, get it down to the landlady, and then I'm hoping, I know my desks is in with the parcel company, so hopefully it'll arrive this afternoon.
Yeah.
Get that built up, and then I might wash my Cobra for tomorrow when we go on with Malcolm with Models for Heroes. Have it ready for starting tomorrow. That's if and when I can get my Apache back. How about yourself, Steph?
Well, I've got to go shopping, mate.
Oh, nice.
No. Not the nice shopping.
All right. Food shopping?
Yep.
I hate doing that.
It doesn't bother me. Just go, crack on, get it done, get out of there. It takes me about half an hour. Then I'm going to park on the sofa and do absolutely sweet FA.
Yeah.
Don't know, I might come back out tonight and do some more. I'll see how I feel. Do some more on the spad. That's nearly finished, that is.
I like that spot, mate. It's cracking work.
Thank you. Oh. Right. You right there, Gary?
Oh, yeah.
How you doing on that? You nearly finished it?
Yeah, nearly. Just waiting for a few things now to dry.
Yeah.
I might put a wee bit of buff around the wheels just, and that'll be it.
Well, just to highlight it.
Yeah. Not bad going from Saturday.
Say again?
I don't think I've done too bad of a job. Only recent, we only got this on Saturday to do.
Yeah.
At least everything's now at arm's reach. It's not locked away in boxes or.
Yeah. that helps.
It does, when you can get your stuff when you want it. That one last night was funny with Steaming Geezer, though.
It was. I love the way he talks to his kids.
Yeah. I like the way he says, does anybody want two kids?
Yep.
The only thing about these cars, there's a lot of deckling work to be done to them.
Yep. That's the thing. I've only ever built one car, and that was one for lease. From have you seen the TV series Supernatural?
No.
Okay. It's obviously it's a TV series, and it's one of Lisa's favourites, and she likes the Impala off there. So I built her the Impala for her birthday earlier this year. I did it on the show, actually.
This is only my third gear I've done, and I would not be very fussed on them, to be honest with you.
Huh? We've missed the comment.
What's that?
Julie said, that one is blocked. Ha ha. That'll be the credit card.
Yeah.
Oh, hello, Pops.
We pooched today.
Yep. Oh, she's been in for ages and she's just gone out and she's come back again. There you go.
What's the weather like with you, Steph?
It's sunny.
No.
Got the sunshine.
It was sunny this morning, but it's got very overcast again, I see.
All right.
It's hard to believe in 2 weeks' time the clocks go back.
Oh, don't, mate.
But this is what I've been trying to tell the fellas. You know, this is when you will really, really appreciate, you know, modelling.
Oh, God, yes. Definitely. Very, very much so.
Because we all know leading up to Christmas, it can be dark very early on very long nights.
Yeah, it is. And it's horrid.
Yeah. I did buy a few Rubicon kits as well. I blame Rum Tonks for that.
What did you buy?
Bought a Willie's Jeep.
Yeah, you got it right.
And I bought the Russian cargo truck.
How did you know it was Russian?
Because it says it on the box.
Was it
And it also
here and Russian there?
no. Has the Russian decals on it. You can make it 2 different ways, I see.
Right.
Looks a nice wee kit, and I bought a Lantern Craft too.
Okay.
But I didn't realise there's figures you have to get for the Lantern Craft.
Yeah, what was it, an LST?
Yeah. And then I bought them wee bios as well.
Oh, get you.
Yeah. But I am definitely going to start the Cobra tomorrow.
Yeah.
I think it's one of my all-time favourite helicopters.
Cool.
Apart from the... sorry, Steph?
Carry on.
No, it's my fault that I overtalked.
Just carry on.
Apart from the Lynx.
Right. I had a look at my PC yesterday.
Yeah.
And I've got over 50 hours of footage from the SPAD.
Yes.
Which is about 1/4 terabyte of data.
Right.
So I've only got 1 terabyte on my hard drive, my spare hard drive that I use.
Yes.
So I've had to buy a 4 terabyte hard drive.
Oof.
So if this is anything to go by, I will get 16 builds on one hard drive.
Right.
So yeah, it's very data heavy. So I've got a new 4 terabyte hard drive coming on Monday.
Are they expensive stuff?
Usually, yeah. This one cost me just under 40 quid.
Right.
So I'll have to run some tests when I get it because I think it's second hand.
Oh dear. Do you know?
Oh no. It's fine.
Right.
If there's any issues with it, I just send it back saying not fit for purpose.
Finished.
Yay!
That's that one done. Aye. 10 minutes left.
All right. As you've finished, shall we look on there?
Yeah, not a problem. Thank you very much, everybody, for tuning in today. We will be back on Thursday evening,
Yeah.
7 to 8. So, do you want to say goodbye, Steph?
Goodbye, Steph.
And it's a goodbye from me. Thank you very much for tuning in, folks. Thank you.
Cheers, folks. Stay safe. Keep modelling.